The illusion humanity currently seeks to overcome is the illusion of separation. What does that mean? So right now, I'm currently in my van, sitting on a bench that seems to be below me. There's a blanket on my legs. I see a sink in front of my eyes. And there's a table here with my laptop on it. Now, these objects very much feel as though they exist outside of me. That is, I'm over here watching something happen over there. That's the illusion. Who is the isolated me that these objects are outside of? How could I, or any of us for that matter, actually be cut off from the rest of the universe? Play along with me here. Imagine for a moment that you are God, like capital G God. Basically, you can create anything and are all-knowing, all-powerful, all-seeing, beyond time and beyond death. If you were God with all of these abilities, what would you first do? I know what I would do. I would instantly use those powers to spawn my wildest dreams. Unlimited food, sex, money, fame, adrenaline rushes. Everything manifested within the snap of my fingers. But how many years of this instant gratification would I be able to handle before I got bored of it? How many years of consuming and laughing and dancing and orgasming before they lost their appeal? 1,000 years? 1,000,000? 10 quadrillion? I mean, given an infinity of pleasure, at some point it kind of loses its meaning and potency, right? At some point, as God, I'm going to want something more challenging. Now, what might that challenge consist of? I imagine it'd be all about delaying manifestation. That is, I'd sprinkle in a little time and pain into life so that the pleasure that follows becomes satisfying once again. Said differently, I'd introduce contrast into my experience, along with a more detailed storyline and character arc in order to get what I wanted and have more fun doing it. Cool, awesome, right? But wait, how many of these experiences could I handle before they got boring too? A few billion eons or so? It could very well be that at some point, even the hero's journey gets dull and out of fashion. But what else is there? Well, seeing that you are God and can do anything, I imagine you would also have the ability to wipe your memory clean. That is, you could take it up a notch by choosing to forget your eternal and divine nature entirely. You could actually create the illusion that you are walled away or divided from the rest of the universe. Hypothetically, then, you could also act from that place of amnesia, from that place of separation, treating yourself, your neighbors, and your planet like garbage, forgetting that they too are God. But can you even imagine what that reunion might be like? When the masks are removed and lifted and you remember fully that you and everyone and everything is God. And that you just forgot. What a glorious moment that might be. A welcoming home back to infinity. Your journal prompt for the week. If I could do or have anything at all, what would I create? Next week, I'll be releasing at least the introduction to my essay, Lessons from the Cell, 100 Hours of Solitary Confinement. It details the problem of psychological suffering and explains the way out. I also have a badass morning yoga class coming up overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge, and that's in the pipeline along with some breathwork videos. So tune in, keep an eye out, subscribe if you aren't already. Would love that. Reach out if you need anything at all. Seriously, I'm here for questions. Happy Sunday. Peace.